was Splash and Soldier the Game Spitter with the new MO3 footage coming out, with the truck driver releasing his video. Because, you know, us truck drivers, 80% of us, I say, got cameras in our trucks because we need them for situations like what MO3 did. Cars, they'll slam on brake, they'll cut in front of us. And yeah, we need that because they're blaming on us because we professionals. So they're blaming us when we got the camera. So understand, all street guys who do crimes and shootings and stuff like that, if you do something in front of an 18-wheeler, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on camera. You're on camera. It's audio and video. And it go back. The camera setup we got, it go back like a minute automatically. Like the red button come on automatic, but then it can go all the way back 30 minutes, 10 minutes, however they got it set up. Understand that. Trust me. You don't take if you're doing anything around an 18-wheeler. Remember that. So with MO3 footage releasing, and we seeing the situation what happened. Now, what I'm seeing from the video, my opinion, once MO3 seen old buddy in the car, he seen the car, every time he switched the lane, every move he made, the car in front of him made, he then told himself, it's my time. He knew then right there that he was going to get gunned down. He knew that. This is why he didn't know what else to do. He didn't know. I feel like he didn't know what to do. So that's why he swerved all the way over. He looked in the rear view. He seen the 18-wheeler coming. He swerved. He switched lanes. He stopped in the middle of the highway in front of the 18-wheeler. Made the 18-wheeler slam on brakes. Jumped out the car. Went to the passenger side. Tried to reach for the weapon. Could have been in the stash. Could have been in the passenger seat. But probably fell under the seat. Or fell somewhere where he couldn't get to it in between the console and the seat, and he couldn't get to it in time. Understand that. Which, when he pulled over and stopped, or pulled in front of that 18-wheeler and stopped, that was one of the worst decisions he made right there. In his life. That was the worst decision he made in his life. What he should have did, and I know in every story, we can always say what you should have did or what we could have did. But anytime you're in a situation like that, it's always best to keep the tires moving, keep the tires rolling. If they're going to gun you down, let them gun you down while you're driving. You already, see, they had the advantage and you had the advantage. You already, they in front of you, you behind them. So you could just take them on the race. And the bullets, they got to shoot from behind. So the shooter, yeah, he can get in the back seat or the passenger seat, wherever he was at, and shoot from the back. But if he wasn't really in the back seat and really can aim good, he got to bust his window out or hang out the window. He got a lesser chance of hitting you, especially if you got the distance. A little bit of distance, you're not right up on each other. You're not right on his bumper. It'd be harder for him to hit you. Understand that. That was his best bet. If he was going to kill you, they was have to kill you while you're moving. Because you got to understand, in MO3 situation, him stopping, you got to look at everything. MO3 had to think, and you got to know yourself. You got to know your flaws. Understand this, everybody. You got to know your flaws, know yourself, and respect the flaws. So you got to understand, if you overweight, you cannot make it where it's a situation where you got to hop on foot and run. Understand that, because especially if you don't got no banger, because now in the situation you can always shoot to run. You can shoot to run. But if you don't got no banger, you just running trying to get away and you heavy set, especially if you like in a MO3 situation where you stop in front of an 18-wheeler or any kind of car and you right there by a ramp where you got an incline and you overweight and you got an incline like you're on a treadmill, which is going to make your run, your speed even slower. That was the worst mistake MO3 could have made. You can't do that. Young niggas on them pills, on them drugs, they ain't heavy set like you. You know who you into it with. MO3 know who he's into it with. They hawk you down. You see how fast old buddy was running? He definitely wasn't nothing slow about him. He was, like he did this before. He was on it. That's why MO3 seen him coming. He couldn't grab the gun. Either he was going to die right there trying to get the gun, which that was a better bet. That was a better position to die right there, because you still, even though he was coming, he would have started shooting, you still would have had that many more seconds to reach for the gun. Because you run up the incline, it was a lose-lose situation. If you had 3 to 5 more seconds, and in 3 to 5 more seconds, you could have grabbed the gun. Who knows? Who knows? At least you even if you could have grabbed the gun and you couldn't get a shot off, you could have died with your gun in your hand. That's a way better, ain't nothing better, but you know, that's a way better situation than, at least you almost had a better fight, like gun in your hand. You never know, he could have seen the gun, you flash it up it, and he could have took cover, and they would have gave you more time, because you already had cover. They would have gave you more time to get off, to let off. Now, I couldn't say you could have played chicken with the 18-wheeler because you're too slow. Your speed, you heavy set. So he could have looked under the trailer. You know, us 18-wheelers, our trailer sit high unless he got a low boy, and the dude didn't have a low boy. It was a drive-in. So, yo, he can look up under, he can go up under the trailer just like the lot lizards do. The prostitutes at the truck stop, they go up under the trailer. That's why they call them lot lizards. He would have did the same thing, would have under the trailer and edge out, or seen your legs and edge out. So you couldn't really play chicken with the truck unless you had the gun busting back. You see what I'm saying? So that was just like a lose-lose situation for MO3. Understand that. But this is why I say, when you in the streets, or you got beef, or you could potentially have beef, or you could potentially have somebody that want to do you in just because your status or who you are, you always, even your download car, need to be a fast car. The reason why they kept up with them and they couldn't play chicken with them is because they cars is the same speed. You supposed to be, I keep telling y'all, I need to invest in them scat packs and them Hellcats, whatever you can afford, but at least a scat pack. Them scats, them Hellcats, them Red Eyes, them Trackhawks, them Hellcat Durangos, them Camaros, even a Corvette, even though it's real flashy, but the speed, Mustangs. Now, if you can afford stuff more than that, now you get into the exotics and the foreigns and stuff like that. But you want something that you can dog out. You want something that you can hit them corners and, yeah, you won't be busting nothing. You won't break nothing. You won't pop nothing. So you don't really want to, yeah, Mercedes go fast. Yeah, all these cars go fast, but they ain't made to dog. You want something you can dog. So you need to stick in that Mopar Mustang type of Camaro type of field. Understand that. You got to understand the Hellcat can get to 60 miles per hour in 3.4, 3.5, some 3.7 seconds. They can get to 100 miles per hour in about 6.5, 6.6, some 6.7 seconds. The Trackhawk can get to 100 miles per hour in about 8.8 seconds. Understand that. A car like that, they wouldn't have kept up with. They would have had to start shooting from the other car. There's no way you would have. And if you in a car like that, you ain't gonna need to pull over. Ain't no way to, any little gap, you'll be able to hit it. They ain't gonna be able to hit them gaps like you. It don't matter if you got a big Durango, 5,500 pounds, 5,400 pounds, a big Trackhawk, a big 4,400 pound Challenger, 4,500 pound, 4,300 pound Charger. It don't matter. You gonna be able to hit them gaps, especially a Camaro or a Vet, Mustang. He ain't gonna be able to hit them with you. Understand that, man. His tires ain't gonna be thick enough. He ain't gonna be able to keep up with you. They're gonna have to start letting them shots off. With gun or no gun, yeah, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing with you on that road. It's gonna take the police to slow you down. Cause they're gonna have to have 2 cars, 3 cars in front of you, 2 or 3 cars back, maybe a helicopter. Then okay. Cause they got you trapped off. But even with them, see, another reason why you want these cars with all these horsepowers, at least 485 horsepower. And then when you get the Scat Pack, if you can't afford the Hellcat, don't wait until you can get the Hellcat. No, go ahead and get the Scat Pack. You still don't listen to them rappers. But we ain't in their world. This is the regular people. You gotta understand, when you riding down the highway, look at where everybody driving. The average person ain't driving no 6.4 Hemi. The regular people, they driving Toyotas, Hondas, not the fast Hondas, you know, regular cars, Fords. You know, the average car you see on the highway, people going to work every day, they are not in Hemis and stuff like that, especially a 6.4 or better. So don't let the rappers fool you like a Scat ain't nothing, but you lit if you got the Scat. Understand, if you can't afford the Hellcat, don't wait till a year or till your credit. Go ahead and get the Scat. If you got a little extra money, you could tune it, turn it to, it's 485, you tune it, it'll be 550, 545 horsepower, change the air filter, put the Hellcat air filter in there, get your oil catch can, change the tires, get you some drag radios, make your toms. Yeah, 305 joints, make that thing faster. Get the thick tires so it can stick to the ground where you ain't doing all that spinning. Understand that, man. You'll never know when you need to use all that horsepower. Don't listen to them people. They say, somebody tell you, what you need 700 horsepower for? What you need 1,000 horsepower for? 800, 485. You never know when you're going to need them horsepowers for that. You never know what kind of situation you're going to get in where you need all that horsepower. Whether it be running from the law, whether it be running from the ops, whether it be running from a predator, as far as like females or somebody, a stranger trying to get you. You never know when you need to get away. That's why they make cars like that, not just to have fun. They make them so when you need to get away too. Understand that. You in the streets, you need 485, you need 707, 797, 804, 717. You need all that horsepower. You might have to bend the corner, you might got the ball on you, you might got a couple of paints on you, might got 4 or 5 paints on you. You might need to bend a couple of corners and throw the paints out. And that Hellcat gonna give you the gap. Them scat packs gonna give you the gap. Like I said, don't wait till you can get the certain kind of car. Nah, get that car, tune it, make it faster. Get nitrous. You can pull that off. You ain't got to void the warranty. Yeah, you can stick the nitrous on it. You can pull it off. You good. What we doing? If you can't get the scat pack or you can't get the Hellcat because the paperwork ain't right, the back office ain't right, now your money right, but you know, you don't got the check stubs, you don't got the bank statements. I told you what to do. Go watch that scat pack, how to get a scat pack. If you're in the streets, how you get a Hellcat. Start an LLC, get you an ADP. That's your W-2s. Go watch that video. I got a whole video breaking it down. I can get you in there now. I can help you get in them Hellcats and scat packs. All you got to do is pay attention and watch the videos. Understand that, man. If you live in a fast life, you need a fast car. Even if you ain't living the fast life, if the fast life addicted to you, that means the trouble can come to you just because who you are, where people know you, where you live at. You still need it. Understand that, man. Situations like that, it would have gave them more leeway. I can't say it'll save your life because people that got gunned down in Hellcats and scat packs and stuff like that, but it can give you more leeway. It can give you more opportunity. It can lessen your chance of something bad happening. That's what it's all about. Because it ain't nothing we can do for 100%. You know what I'm saying? Stop something. Even with a bulletproof truck, even with a bulletproof car. Yeah, you can have a bulletproof car, but if you can get out the car, you're in a Dolph situation. You get out the car, you still can be seen, can be hit, which you could be killed. So we just got to learn. Don't just look at the rapper and they just killed him. Look at how he killed them. Look at how it happened. Look at what you could have put yourself in MO3 shoes. Look at the car he drive, the speed. Look how he maneuver. Think about it like, damn, if I was in that situation, he stopped like that. I know I'm heavy set. I know I'm 250, fat, not like built. I know I can't really run no more. I'm 35, I'm 28, I'm 30. I don't feel like I do too many drugs. I can't run like that. Another mistake MO3 made is he didn't have the gun on his lap. He didn't have the gun at reach. They got gun holsters and gun holders where you can drill it right under your steering wheel and stick the gun right there. They got all different type of stuff made for guns. You can reach your gun at reach for the cars. All you gotta do is Google it. That's what you're supposed to have. Yeah, I understand you're a felon, but it ain't no good if it's way over there and you just worrying about the cops. The cops is gonna lock you up if they decide to search. But you know, a lot of times we be wanting to smoke and ride. We gotta start picking and choosing. Like, we gotta start, controlling our habits a little bit more. We be wanting to smoke and ride and have the gun. So that force you, when you smoking and riding, that force you to hide the gun. But why even hide the gun if you smoking and riding? It's a proper cause. It's a proper cause. So yeah, you gotta have it on your lap. You gotta take them 5 or take 5 to the chest. If you overweight, you can't take no bullet to the chest. You can't force that heart to beat faster than what it's supposed to beat because you ain't gonna make it because you're already overweight. Your heart already working harder than it's supposed to. Y'all don't think military. Y'all don't think like how B or the military do. Y'all don't wear bulletproof vests. The only reason why y'all don't see me with vests on because I'm in the truck on YouTube. But in real life where I live at, I'm vest up every day. Like, this is what it is. That's how, I don't know why they don't do that, especially on them chill days. I can see you not in your own city, but y'all be in your own hoods and the ops hood and all that stuff. You got to move like that. You know, they always gonna say something. They can hit you in the head. They got something. This America, they got something to cover the head. In America, we got something to cover everything on your body with Teflon. So when they say that, that's rappers trying to rhyme. But they wouldn't say that to a military guy because they'll look retarded. Yeah, they only can say that to people that don't really know nothing. But yo, what you mean? They ain't talking about nothing. The day they ran up on MO3 and ran down on MO3, MO3 was not prepared to kill or die that day. He wasn't ready for either one of them. He didn't want either one of them to happen that day. He was just trying to get from A to point B. He made it from point A. Point A was old girl house. Point B was his next destination, but he couldn't. He wasn't ready. He wasn't prepared that day. They caught him the perfect time. Perfect timing. Perfect time to make the move. They did. They caught him on the perfect time. Any other day, he probably would have been turned, would have been on it, would have been ready. But that day, he wasn't. I'm telling you, when he stopped in front of that 18-wheeler, he knew that they was finna gun him down. He knew it wasn't gonna be no fist fighting, straight gunplay. He knew they was gonna be ready, cause how they did it, where they did it at, how they doing it on the highway. Like, they ain't trying to sneak broad daylight. He knew it, man. You could imagine what was going through his head. You could imagine. Yeah, he was scared. Yeah, he didn't want that to happen. When we say scared, when I say scared, that don't mean like, you know, he's soft or nah. He knew, like, you know, you finna die. You know, you finna bleed out a lot. You know, you finna get gunned down. Especially when he seen, cause you could tell when somebody holding a chopper. He says, yeah, he knew it, man. Like, damn, my body gotta take this. But that's cause he was thinking with his little head. Instead of this, it turned into this. Something he can't come back from. But remember, if you're in a situation like that, never stop in the middle of the highway and get out unless you got a gun to hold you down. And always, when you're on the highway, always stay to the right. Don't never go to the left like MO3 did. They can always block you or keep you trapped. Plus, all the other cars coming, trucks, 18-wheelers coming, you ain't gonna be able to get over. They can trap you. Which, even if you're moving, they still can have a better chance of hitting you and gunning you down while you're moving. I always want to stay far to the right where them X's at. You can play chicken with them. You can fake them out. You could be riding and turn off an exit. Do suicide stuff. Turn off on the exit, go onto the other highway on the opposite lane and drive the opposite way. See if they follow you doing that. All type of different techniques. Look at other, like, practice. Like, when I mean by practice, look at getaways from police chases and situations like that that's on YouTube or anything else you can find. Even action movies. See what they do, how they maneuver when somebody chasing them, shooting at them. That stuff work. Yeah, it's a movie and it's acting, but that stuff be working in real life, especially if you got the cars and all that there, you do the same type of maneuvers, that'll work. A lot of it. Now, they're impossible, of course, jumping off a building. Of course, some stuff impossible, like jumping through glass, through another building, all that there, the stunt double stuff. I ain't talking about that. You know what I'm talking about. Going to the other side of the highway and driving the opposite way. Like traffic coming this way and you coming that way. On the side of the, see if they follow you doing that. Understand that, man. Make them crash out. Cut in front of cars. Even if you get hit, it don't matter. Like, do crazy stuff. See if they ready to die too. See how bad they really want to get you. Especially if you don't have no fast car, you want to do stuff like that. Now, if you got a big pickup truck and it's lifted up, if you get a pickup truck, get it lifted up and do some stuff, tune it, make it a little faster than normal. That way, if you're in a situation like that and they're in a car, you can get off the ramp and drive through the city and jump meters. They can't do that. They get stuck. They mess their car up. You can jump stuff. So that's, you don't always got to have the fastest car, but you know, now they got Raptors, produce about 500 plus horsepower. You got Hellcat pickup trucks. I think Ford finna come out with something faster than a Hellcat pickup truck, or Chevrolet finna come out with something. They got supercharged Chevrolets and all that stuff. They got trucks now that can produce 700 plus horsepower, 650 horsepower. Get them type of trucks, yeah. With that horsepower, man, you can jump meters, off-road. See, with the pickup trucks and stuff like that, you can do a lot of off-roading. You'll lose them. They ain't gonna follow you. You can just turn into, yeah, driving into some woods or turn into a dirt road. They ain't gonna come behind you out of that. They know what they can do and what they can't do. That's why it ain't always good to all your cars be all flexing type of cars. Nah, you want to switch it up. Every man need a pickup truck. You want a pickup truck and get it lifted up. You want a coupe. You want a sedan. Yeah, that's what you want. You want that pickup truck and you want a regular car. If you only can get you 2 cars, don't get 2 coupes. Don't get 2 cars that's all flashy. Nah, get you a pickup truck. Get you a Jeep, something that can be good in the rain. You might have to get away in the rain and still have that. So a track halt would be good to have for the rain. Even if it's wintertime, they got snow modes. You know, they got different dry modes. You put it in snow mode, yeah. If you got that Vet or just a regular Hellcat Scat, yeah, you done. You know, you need them all-wheel drive cars, 4x4 cars. Don't get caught up in all that flashy. Yeah, trying to pull a hole, you get one car like that. Unless you got it like that where you can buy 3 or 4 different cars and still manage to get any kind of car you want. Now, I ain't talking to you, I'm saying if you only can get 1 car or 2 cars, yeah, you need to think wisely. You need to think wisely what the choice you pick. And understand. And if you can't get the Scat Pack, you can't afford that, get the Hemi, get the RT. You can make that faster. You can put nitrous on that. There's other stuff you can make that faster. Don't wait till you can get the Scat Pack. If you only can afford the RT, get that. That's better than the V6. Understand, that's better than the V6. So you got to do what you got to do. You can't, all that waiting. Nah, the devil they don't wait. Satan, he don't wait. And when he send his demons at you, yeah, they don't wait. Just crush them now. If he wait, he gonna give him time to get right. Nah, crush them now. You waiting on earth, knowing them demons ain't gonna wait. They gonna hit on sight. It's gonna have you waiting in line to get in hell or heaven. You're gonna be waiting. It's a list of demons and list of righteous people. They waiting to get in heaven, and the demons waiting to get in hell. They at the gate waiting. And nah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be waiting in life and in the afterlife with a hole in your head. Holes all in your chest. Cause you waiting. But that my take on the MO3 situation with the video being released. Y'all hit the like button, hit the comment section, hit the subscribe button. If YouTube unsubscribing y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Some people saying they been unsubscribed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, hit the notification bell. And it's love. Appreciate everybody rocking with the channel, man. Gone.